a warm welcome to tonight's guided sleep story, where you will embark on a magical journey aboard the Hogwarts Express. This particular journey is unique, as tonight you will be able to fall asleep aboard this enchanting steam train. And when you wake in the morning, Hogwarts will be waiting. Let's begin tonight with a 4-7-8 breathing pattern. This will help to calm the body and relax your mind, allowing your imagination to flourish. Don't worry if you can't reach the numbers. Just do what you can tonight and try not to force yourself. Remember that this is your time to relax. Start by exhaling any remaining breath that you have. And when you feel ready, breathe in through the nose to a count of 4. Hold for 7. And release through the mouth for 8. Allow your body and your mind to slow down. Again, that's in for 4. Hold for 7. And release for 8. Just let all of it go. Continue to breathe in this way in your own time, and imagine that you are blowing away any worries and concerns that you have tonight. Now, allow your breath to return to a natural rhythm. Enjoy this new feeling of relaxation as you feel your imagination begin to unlock. And now, let us take a magical and unexpected adventure upon the Hogwarts Express. You are standing in the middle of King's Cross Station. The vast open space is characterized by enormous glass panels arched above you, held up by curved steel beams. All around you are thick stone pillars in a soft cream colour, which evolve into huge archways 50 feet high. The gentle noise of people interacting and hurrying through the ticket barriers fills the air. You can see across the station many trains pulling into their platforms. The trains are modern, streamlined, and minimalist in their design. Suddenly, you feel something in your pocket, something that wasn't there before. You reach in your hand and pull out a thick piece of cream-colored paper. The paper is blank, and you are not sure where it has come from. Yet all of a sudden, you feel a change in the air. You can sense that there is a secret to this train station, and you feel that you are on the verge of finding out what it is. In that moment, as if by magic, a golden banner begins to form around the paper. You watch wide-eyed as letters in scarlet ink begin to dance across the paper, revealing a hidden message. The writing spells out the Hogwarts Express, platform 9 3/4, one-way ticket to the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. You stare at your new train ticket in complete amazement. You have only ever heard of this enchanted place in stories as a child. Yet there it is, undeniably printed on the ticket in your hand. As you look around the station now, it feels as though time has stood still for you. Muggles sweep past you from every angle, almost in slow motion, as they go about their very normal day. But for you, a magical adventure awaits. You wander over to the thick, square pillar that sits perfectly between platforms 9 and 10. There is a strange but alluring aura coming from the pillar, but you stop in hesitation, unsure of what to do next. At that moment, you see a peculiar-looking person heading straight for the pillar, wearing a dark cloak and a tall, pointy hat. In their hand, you spy a ticket, identical to yours. They glance in your direction, giving you a nod and a smile as they hold up their ticket. Instantly, they run at the wall and disappear straight through it. Just like the message on your ticket, the entrance is hidden in plain sight, concealed by a powerful magic. You take a deep breath, and without another hesitation, you run at the wall in front of you, closing your eyes in excitement. You feel a vibration flood your body, and a strange yet comfortable darkness washes over you. And then you open your eyes. What stands before you now is indeed a train station, but you are no longer in the Muggle King's Cross. Grey stone walls line the high-ceilinged chamber, and small golden lights seem to fill the air around you. And then, a little further down the platform, you spot the dark crimson steam engine that you have only ever seen in your dreams. It puffs out a pure white smoke from its charcoal chimney, thick and cloudy, and is trailed by a seemingly infinite number of carriages in the same deep red, each one topped with a gently curved black roof and lined with gold. There is a thick, hazy fog that surrounds the undercarriages and covers the wheels, as if the train has appeared out of thin air and is floating above the ground. On the front is a red sign with gold writing that reads, "The Hogwarts Express." And on the side of the engine is painted the crest of the magical school where you are destined to go. You are in a place where dreams become reality. You wander wide-eyed down the platform. A black and white metal sign swings above you. 9 3/4. It is real, and it is yours. All along the platform are many wizards in their school robes, queuing to get onto the carriages. You feel a magical sensation across your body, and as you look down at your clothes, a huge smile creeps across your face as you watch them transform into your very own Hogwarts robes. They are a perfect fit, with the crest of your wizarding house stitched on as clear as day. You head to the 4th carriage down, which is a little less busy than the front 3, and you join a short queue of wizards waiting to board. Your eyes meet with another wizard's walking toward you, and you stop yourself in amazement as you realize it is your best friend. They greet you with a warm and comforting embrace, and your friend tells you that they too received this mysterious ticket in their pocket today. You never thought that anything could make this adventure more magical. That is, until you saw the smiling face of your dearest friend. As you stand in line, the rich smell of steam coming from the engine lingers round the platform, which is filled with a bubbling energy. And then you hear a whistle near the front of the train. It's time to board the Hogwarts Express. You climb a set of thin metal stairs that lead up to the carriage. As you enter the main carriage, there is a long, thin corridor with painted walls in soft white, paired with a dark blue carpet. Through the window on your right, you can see more wizards boarding the train. On your left are old wooden framed windows with a door in the middle. Each of these doors leads to their very own private carriage. The first few compartments that you pass are already full of wizards, talking, sharing sweets, and laughing together, ready to begin their own magical journey. Further down the corridor, your friend turns to face you and points through the next window. You peer in and see that this carriage is completely empty. Your friend slides open the glass-panelled door, and you both step inside, entering your very own sanctuary, full of peace and quiet, and a magical, enchanting air that seems to be peppered with stardust. Facing each other are two large seats with dark blue cushions on the base and the back, decorated with a thin gold diamond pattern. On the far wall of the carriage there is a huge bay window, which for now only shows the different shades of grey brick at the other side of the station. Underneath the window, between the two seats, is a small wooden table, holding itself upright without support. As you take a seat in your carriage, you hear a second whistle, now far off in the distance. An excitement fills your stomach as you feel the old but smooth locomotive stirring underneath you as it comes to life. Out of the window, you see the grey stone bricks slowly passing you by as the Hogwarts Express begins to leave the station. You look to your friend with a smile, and you see their eyes flick up as they point above you. You turn to look at the rack over your head, and there is a large brown suitcase with a hard shell. There is another one above your friend. You both reach up and pull down the cases onto the seats next to you. As you blow away a thin layer of dust, you reveal an inscription on the case, written in gold calligraphy. It is your name. Meanwhile, the steam train enters a dark tunnel now, as it takes you underneath London, and from the ceiling a soft yellow light illuminates the carriage, providing a warm glow above you as very carefully you flick the latch on your suitcase. You open the lid, and you can hardly believe what you see inside. Potion bottles, books and quills rest in one corner. A newspaper with moving pictures is rolled up down the side. There are uniforms, school robes and jumpers, all hand-stitched in your house colours. And there, in the middle of the case, nestled on a thick scarf, is your wand. You recognize it at once, and you take it in your hand like an old friend. Suddenly, this magical world begins to make sense. It's as if all this time you have been dreaming of another life, and now, tonight, you have finally discovered who you truly are. But then again, deep down, you've always known. you and your friend share an uncontrollable laugh as you realize that you are finally going home. As you put your wand in your pocket, you are met with a beautiful, natural light beaming through the window as the train emerges from the tunnel, leaving London far behind now. Before you is a vast open countryside, backed by the high sun, which casts a golden light across the green meadows. Tall trees are in a mismatch along the horizon, gently swaying in a ripple with the afternoon breeze, and lines of bushes divide the meadows into smaller fields. The pure blue sky is filled with a chorus of birds darting to and fro across the landscape, keeping perfect rank. In the fields you see many cows, goats, and sheep, all huddled together in their families under the cool shade of the many trees, sheltered from the beating sun. There is an honest tranquility to this landscape, and the beautiful view, coupled with the steady repetition of the train, creates a soothing atmosphere, one that fills you with a deep sense of comfort and peace. As your eyes wander round the carriage, you notice that your friend is reading the newspaper from their case. The pages are enormous and cover their face and almost their entire body. You can see the moving pictures on the front page more clearly now. The first is a picture of two wizards chasing each other on their broomsticks. The second, a professor with many exotic animals surrounding him as he looks nervously to the camera. And the third is a picture of an intriguing magical artifact, a sphere with panels that move in all different directions. The paper suddenly drops onto your friend's lap, and you see that they have fallen asleep, their head gently resting on the window. The carpet underneath you is a rich blue, with specks of gold in a perfect pattern across the floor. As you gently kick off your shoes and stroke your feet along the carpet, you feel that it has a warmth to it, one that sends a soft vibration through the soles of your feet. As the train rounds a shallow corner, you look to the right out of your window, and there, once again, you see the iconic steam engine, the soft black coupled with crimson, and a thick smoke puffing from the chimney in a cloud of pure white. The train does not hesitate. Its wheels spin with surety as the engine ploughs forward, guiding you on this adventure. It is a magnificent sight, magical and enchanting. You look to your left and see the many carriages behind yours, following in an unwavering rhythm, a beautiful blend of crimson and gold, topped with a charcoal roof. In the carriages behind, you see other wizards gazing out of their windows. Some of them have noticed you too, and they give you an excited wave. You wave back with a smile, and a new feeling of acceptance washes over you. You truly belong here. The steam train passes into a new wilderness now, a flat moorland of golden brown, peppered with small protruding rocks, which, as you pass by them, slowly grow bigger and bigger, until at last all around you are proud and powerful mountains formed of silvery grey rock. You gaze up in wonder at the tallest peak of the highest mountain, dipped in snow. Suddenly, you see huge curved wings circling the summit. A dark green body with a long neck and a cascading tail which fans out at the very end. You cannot believe it. A dragon. Once no more than a myth and legend in your mind, but now high above you, in a land sealed with magical enchantments, this dragon can fly free. Fearsome, yes, but truly beautiful. You have never seen a creature like this in your entire life. With a new excitement, you wake your friend and point up to the mountain peak. They stare, wide-eyed, and put their hand to their mouth in amazement. As this enormous animal begins to swoop down the mountain and then over the train, you begin to realize that this magnificent dragon is keeping watch over the Hogwarts Express and guarding its passengers. Its wings beat deep and steady as it keeps a perfect pace with the train. You always thought you would be frightened of dragons, but beauty and comfort can be found in the most unlikely places. You watch intensely as it glides effortlessly alongside the train. As the dragon reaches your window, you catch a brief glimpse of its orange and gold eye before it turns and banks on its side, revealing its scaled green belly. The dragon takes flight once more through the wisps of cloud and into the rich blue sky. You feel sure that before it turned away from your window, the dragon gave you a slow wink, a gesture of trust from these proud animals. You come out through the mountain range now and across a new green countryside, filled with a silhouette of rolling hills on the horizon. The dragon floats steadily above the steam train, where it will follow for the remainder of your journey. You are safe, and you are completely protected. Gradually across the sky, you see clouds begin to form, and the next moment you notice the splash of a light rain falling across your window. The clouds are very thin, however, and the sky is still bright. Suddenly, you notice that many wizards are gathering in the corridor and looking out from the opposite windows. Your friend gestures to you, and you slide open the carriage door, ready to join in the corridor commotion. Crowds of wizards are pointing out of the window and whispering excitedly. You stoop down ever so slightly and peer out across the land. Then you see it. Underneath the veil of cloud, the golden glow from the setting sun pours across the emerald green landscape, piercing the raindrops with its perfect light. The water transforms into thick raindrops, pouring down in all the colors of the rainbow. Then, out of thin air, you see the beginning of a rainbow start to form. As more rain falls, the rainbow grows in a huge arch, as if it is being slowly painted with a thick brush across the sky. Until at last a fully formed rainbow stands in front of you. For the first time in your life, you are witnessing the end of a rainbow. There is no pot of gold, however, only the most beautiful array of color that you have ever seen. And this wonder of nature fills you with a sense of hope and peace. Blackbirds swoop across the dusk and through the rainbow, backed by the rich golden sunset blazing on the horizon. Your friend puts their arm around you, and they let you know that of all the people in the world they could share this moment with, they're glad that it's you. The rain slowly begins to stop now as the clouds break up into tiny pieces and disappear. As the last light of the sun creeps over the horizon, the rainbow fades out of sight, but the memory of that moment will live on in your mind. In its place now is a deep purple and blue sky, with the first glimpse of the silvery stars. You turn now and slide open your carriage door. To your surprise, the seats in front of you have transformed themselves into cozy beds, one for each of you. Fresh, clean linen and fluffy white pillows are perfectly in place across the beds, and a warm yellow light fills the carriage as you notice that a small oil lantern has appeared on the table underneath the window. As you sit on your new bed, the mattress is as soft as a cloud, and the carriage is the perfect temperature. You still cannot quite believe everything that has happened. You have dreamt of this moment your whole life, and here you are, on your way to the most magical place in the world. Through the door on your left, you see that a small trolley pushed by a kindly old lady is passing by your carriage. She peers in and gives you both a warm smile. You open the carriage door, and she offers you both a small cup of magical tea or hot chocolate before bed. These drinks contain a wonderful enchantment that will help to clear your mind of any intrusive thoughts tonight, and will allow you to sleep peacefully, keeping your dreams pure and magical. You choose your preferred drink, which begins to pour by itself, and your friend does the same. The old lady passes you your drink with her gentle hands, and already the warmth of the cup between your palms provides a soothing sensation in your hands and fingers. As the old lady bids you a good night, she slides the door shut, and at that moment 3 blinds above the windows and the door roll down in perfect harmony, providing you with a peaceful and private sanctuary tonight. The bay window is still open, giving you a wonderful view of the silver and white glitter as the stars pepper the deep night sky. You sit comfortably on your bed and slowly sip your drink. As it passes through you, you feel as though a fog has been lifted within your mind, and you feel any worries and thoughts that are still lingering begin to fade out of sight. There is a new relaxation flowing through your body now, passing from your forehead, across your face, and into your neck and shoulders. It flows down your arms, relaxing the muscles until it reaches your hands. The relaxation moves down your spine, softening as it goes. You feel your chest become open and free as your stomach releases any holding in tonight. You allow yourself to completely let go. This new comfort seeps into your lower back and your buttocks muscles until it trickles all the way down your legs, slowly softening each muscle. And finally, you feel a new warmth entering your ankles, your feet, and your toes. This is what magic feels like if you let it in. As you both continue to enjoy your drinks, you and your friend share a smile, and you sit peacefully together in a comfortable silence, simply enjoying each other's company in this magical moment. The soothing repetition of the train brings you into a deeper sense of comfort. You both suddenly get the urge to cast a spell. You reach into your pocket and bring out your wand. You each cast a delicate sphere of light that glows in your favorite colors. The two spheres dance and weave together, creating a beautiful display of swirling color inside your carriage. Suddenly, the two balls of light dash through the window and out into the night. Almost instantly, you see a chorus of colorful spheres coming out of the other windows on the train, cast by the many wizards on board the express. This multitude of color forms into a swirling pattern across the night sky. The colors move in slow motion now, like thick streams of paint gradually merging together, creating an enchanting and magical display. You know that you belong here, and as you gaze in wonder, you are filled with a homely comfort, and you feel a huge sense of gratitude for all the beautiful people and things in your life, and a hope reborn for the future. As the colors begin to fade, what takes their place are 4 starlight constellations glistening across the purple and black night. Only these are not the usual constellations. Instead, you see the outline of a silver lion standing proudly. Next to this, on all fours, is a friendly badger. Then you spot a long silvery snake bending across the sky. And finally, swooping over the top, is a powerful eagle. The lion is backed by a faint red glow, the badger with yellow, the serpent green, and the eagle with blue. Each of these constellations twinkles in its own pattern, welcoming you to this enchanting land of which they are the guardians. You feel your eyes becoming heavy, and your body is in a deep state of comfort. You finish your drink and place your cup on the table. You cannot resist the urge to lie down in your cloud-like bed. You sink down into the mattress and feel a sense of complete safety aboard this magical steam train. As you take one last look at the white glitter of the night, you catch the faintest glimpse of a winged shadow passing over the stars. The dragon still watches over you. You have a guardian tonight, and as you continue on this journey, you know that you will wake up in the most magical place on earth. You lie in bed, cozy and warm, and talk sleepily with your friend about what the castle might look like. You begin to paint a picture in your mind. Tall towers of enchanting stone with high pointed roofs. The long windows giving off a warm yellow light. At the base of the castle, a courtyard of smooth stone encompassed by an arched walkway. Across the vast grounds of the castle are beautiful green spaces with a huge patch of thick trees in a cluster, the Forbidden Forest. A small hut sits on the borders of the forest, reserved for the lovable gamekeeper. You picture an enormous lake in the middle of the grounds that shines with the moon, and under the water is an array of magical creatures. If you are standing in the courtyard, then in front of you are huge iron doors 20 feet high. You cannot wait for these doors to open for you as you take your first steps into this magical castle. You let go of everything else as you continue to see all the details of the castle where you are destined to go. Your home is waiting for you. You allow any remaining thoughts to drift away from you now. In the warmth of this carriage, on this enchanting steam train, guarded by a magnificent dragon, you are completely safe. You feel the warm drink working its magic now, and you know that tonight your dreams will be filled with even more adventure. You are free to let go. You allow yourself to become heavy. You are warm. You are comfortable. You are safe. You can rest easy now aboard the Hogwarts Express and dream away the night.